Attention passengers, this is your conductor speaking. We are about to arrive at the hesitation station. Please mind your step as you enter the station.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Hesitation Station podcast. I am Jay. You bitch, you put JJ to the jet plane. Anyway, I am Jay, along with my awesome co-host Tank. How you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good, man.
Now, you may be wondering why I have a blue signed Power Ranger helmet on. Well, the truth is, we haven't been in the studio for a minute, and we got something to show you. I'm now
No, the luscious locks.
I've joined the club. Oh, no. That's not the only reason I'm wearing my Power Ranger helmet. We actually got an awesome guest on today, don't we, buddy?
Spoiler, his name's behind you.
They can't, they just see C. That's all they see is C. Like S. Okay, anyway. Yeah, y'all guys might know him. You might not, but after this, you will. His name is S-Ceezy. He does a lot of cosplays. He is a social media influencer. I guess you can call that, right? Yeah. And he does some awesome cosplays as the Green Ranger and many, many more. And I've seen some of his makeup stuff that he does, and those are on point. So I had to get him on. Sorry, not sorry.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Oh, he's in a helmet too. Oh,
oh yes, definitely. Can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fun
hey,
fact, everybody, that is 3D printed. Mine is
Definitely.
a plastic Hasbro. Okay, he 3D printed that.
Got the lances on it and everything.
Yeah, dude, that is awesome.
Oh, ceremony.
You can do like an evil reveal and be like, they could have been gods.
Oh, they could have known. They should have known.
So how's it going, man? How you doing?
Thank you guys so much for having me. I'm feeling great, feeling good. Hope you guys are having a great day.
Yeah, we're having an awesome day. I've been waiting for this since actually I asked you on. See,
you guys,
I just told.
I'm definitely surprised I got invited.
Well, I just told Tank about you. I'm gonna be the one that's like following you because Tank's a pushover and all that good jazz.
I know where you sleep.
Come on, bring it. But yeah, we are very happy to have you on. We're happy to get a couple questions out of you as a I guess what would you call yourself? What would you want to be labeled as? A social media influencer?
Or? I guess for this one, I guess for everything that I do, I guess it's social media influence.
Okay. All right. Well, awesome. So I got that on the head, so in your face.
It's funny because it was either Friday or yesterday. He was like, "You got an interview?" And I was like, "What?" And then he told me who, and I was like, "I have no idea who that is." And then he showed me the cosplay photos. I was like, "Oh, that's dope as hell."
Yeah. I told you about him way before then, but this dude
You
probably
tell me
slept.
a lot of shit. You act like I
probably slept before then, so it is what it is.
Well, when
It's
I deal with you
fine.
every day, I gotta take a nap.
You took a nap today.
Yeah, because I had to deal with you.
Damn. This is
Nap
this is our
sounds
this is our
nice.
podcast.
Using the rest.
Huh?
Oh, I was saying the nap actually sounds pretty good right now. I think we all could probably take a nap.
Shit, I ain't saying no.
Well, I wonder if I can fix it by doing this. Is that better? Ooh, that's much better. Ooh,
What did
okay.
you do?
I just pressed a button.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I figured out how to fix my microphone, everybody. Anyway,
Wonderful.
okay, now you sound very deep. So, S-Ceezy, if you will, would you be comfortable sharing your real name?
Of course. My real name is Kenton Cook. Social media name S-Ceezy. People call me Ceezy sometimes. I don't know how some get it messed up. That I've heard sleazy, I've heard cheesy, but it's just Ceezy. Ceezy.
I thought it was easy at first when I
That's
first heard of you.
He's not talking about you.
Me? I did.
I'm
He cut
sorry.
out. He cut
Let
out
me,
with what he said. I didn't hear him.
let me behave.
Oh.
What did he say?
No,
Oh,
no. You said you thought it was easy.
Yeah.
And I said he's not talking about you.
Oh, I hate it here.
I'll
Anyway, so what made you decide to get into cosplaying Power Rangers? And I've seen, like I said on your intro, I've seen you do a couple, like, I guess, face paint makeup stuff that you've done, like transitions. How'd you get into all that? What sparked that?
So basically, what sparked that is I was actually in the army. Before, when I was active duty, I actually got into it on an app called Likey. I already knew about cosplayers and stuff that they did, but I never really knew how to necessarily get into it until one particular cosplayer told me, you just start from what you like. And from there, I started with Spider-Man, and it literally went from there.
Nice.
Okay. I've seen your Miles Morales outfit before. Did you just order that one or?
Yes,
Did,
most
okay.
of my Spider ended up getting from Sim Cosplay, since they are one of the cheapest, but their prints look really well.
Okay. Well, what made you decide to do the whole Power Ranger thing? I mean, I know that's obviously something you love, but
Oh, definitely. I've been a Power Ranger fan since, when did the first episode come out? 93? Was it 93?
Yeah.
93?
93. August of 93.
Yeah. So definitely since the Mighty Morphin days, hence why Tommy has been a standpoint for me since I was a kid. And literally since he was first introduced as the Green Ranger, when he was evil, single-handedly taking down all 5 Power Rangers by himself, I was hooked.
Yeah.
I was, yo, this guy is a total badass, so I got to be with him on that.
Giving them
One
the business for 5 straight episodes.
one thing that Tank told me actually was he wasn't even supposed to be a recurring character, and I didn't know that. So
Yep. Apparently, he was only supposed to be on for, I think, 8 episodes, but the kickback, they loved him so much that he became a reoccurring character.
Yeah.
yep.
He got a 10 episode thing slot where he was going to be around for those and then left. And he actually got, I think, the lead for VR Troopers, if I remember right.
Yep.
But they called him back and wanted him to come back as the Green Ranger, and he was like, "All right, cool."
All right, cool. You know, I'll just do that. Well, so how long were you in the army, man?
I was actually active duty for about 8 years, and then I went to the National Guard for 2 years. So in all, that makes it 10. Yep.
Are you officially retired now?
Oh yeah, I'm officially a veteran. The army, I'm done. I'm done.
Yay!
You,
So
you
now you got to
retire
deal with
after
the VA.
you retire after 20 years, sir.
I
Yeah, how?
mean, I would, but me being the type of person I was, I wanted to make sure I was out before I got broken. Because if I retired, chances are I'd be like, "Oh, my back is, my ankle, and all that stuff."
Oh yeah, I'm dealing with that now.
Yeah, how's dealing with the VA tank? How is that?
Uh, pretty much
I
what you
have a
would.
lot of unnice things that I would like to say,
We
but
can't say it on the
we're a
podcast.
family friendly podcast most of the time, so I have to behave for now.
Yeah. So Tank obviously is a veteran as well. And he comes home sometimes. Like I'll be like, because we have a Saturday get together every week, or every weekend, and I'm like, hey man, how's your week going? And he'll look at me. He'll be like, you really want to know? I'm just like, oh, okay.
Oh, that's okay. What was the branch? Was it Army, National Guard, Navy?
Out Navy.
Ah, nice.
I enjoyed it.
He was a sea people.
Do like the water.
There
You
was
like
a
the
name
water.
for them, seamen.
Seamen. Mm-hmm.
And
See, and this is why we're not kid friendly that often.
It's surprisingly enough, it's usually his fault.
It's not my fault. Okay, anyway, going back to our guest, okay? This is our podcast.
Yeah,
We make so many left turns. Like we don't know what we're doing at this point.
all entertainment. It's all entertainment.
Right. So let's talk about your background a little bit. Let's talk about like what do you like? What are you into? Things like that. I know you just came from what was
Power Rangers.
it? Obviously. I'm talking about like obviously he is into Power Rangers. Thank you. I'm talking about stuff that you do at like cons, stuff you do in your free time, stuff like that. Because I know you just came from a con.
I did. I just came from Dragon Con, actually. That was up here in Atlanta. And there
I
was
was
when.
in town.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I went to the Death Clock concert.
Nice. I actually wish I could have seen Death Clock in person. I love the animated series. Definitely cool.
Dude, it was glorious.
I love that show. You know what you get? The most metal thing. Nothing. My favorite character was Pickles. He always tripped me up, dude.
Murderface.
Murderface was. What about Roxo?
Roxo is funny.
Roxo the Clown.
Yep.
See, I'm trying to commit to an actual like interview to get to know this man, and we are taking like a left turn, a right turn, a curve turn. We went through a detour. We went through a detour with road work and everything in between. We are so far lost.
What turn have you ever been on that was not curved?
What?
What turn have you ever been on that was not curved?
Plenty of them.
Then it's not a turn.
What is this?
Are you on crack again?
No. I had me a Coke earlier. Does that count? See, look.
No, it's
Coca-Cola.
not the
To put
50s
cocaine
or
in
whatever anymore.
Oh, well, that's unsettling.
Yeah, it's
That's
not a
why they called
Mexican
it.
Coke from like.
Well, what's been up? Let me ask you this: what's been up your sleeve? Then, do you have any new upcoming projects that you can talk about or that you want to know?
Have sleeves.
You talking about me or Big Tank?
No, I'm talking about you down here, right here.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, all right. What I'm working on right now is a series called Champions of Combat. I don't know if you guys may have seen that on TikTok, but it's on TikTok, it's on YouTube, and it's also on my Instagram page, or at least the link to it, the trailers to it. And this is definitely one of the biggest projects that I'm working on so far, because it involves multiple people. It's not just me, myself. So it's going to involve other content creators as well. Some you may recognize and some you may not actually recognize. And the premise is, just a overview would be, think Mortal Kombat, but with every character that you could think of from social media, movies, TV shows, cartoons, video games, the like, in one giant tournament where they all fight to the death, but there can only be one winner.
I'm down.
I'm down to watch it.
That's basically what Champions of Combat is.
Are
Battle
you
Royale.
the film director or just actor?
So I am the everything at the moment. I am the producer, the director. I also act in it, and I'm the editor. So yeah, I pretty much, I do just about everything. But involving the people that I've had come on, Ramon for stunts. He's actually going to be our new stunt coordinator. So he's going to be coordinating more of the fight scenes, and he's going to play Sub-Zero in the series.
Nice.
Okay. I know you've done a couple of I guess videos before. Was that the same video of where it was like Enter the World and it was like this movie cinematic? Was that the one you're talking
Yes.
about?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I know which one you're talking about now. I was like, this doesn't look half bad.
Yeah, basically what you saw right there, that was just a trailer to the actual series itself. I had to cut it up in pieces because TikTok won't allow the whole thing to show at once. When
Right.
it comes to certain attention span, you have to have something fast. So I had to cut it up and put it on there part by part.
Yeah. Yeah, I did the Rock Lee promotion. And I was like a minute and 12 seconds or something like that. And I was like, okay. So that's why I had to put it in the description. I was like, okay, I know this is long, but just watch it. Just watch it, guys. Like, I know the attention span is very difficult because I am one of those people. I have an attention span of a squirrel. So
He does.
oh, what did you grab?
I didn't
He
grab
was-
anything.
Oh,
He hit
okay.
the squirrel. See,
Oh, okay.
This is what I deal with.
See, look, I'm not the greatest. All my hair was actually like my thinking cap, and now that all of it is gone, it's just gone.
It's okay. I'm in the same in that boat. I actually got to cut my hair because, Jesus, I look like a homeless person.
You just look like a person to me. You don't look homeless.
It's like it would be shaven, clean shaven, but I just literally take the time to do it this week.
Tank, do you have any questions for him?
I am highly entertained at the moment.
Thank you. See, you gonna let him do that to me, man? I thought we were. Look, I followed
Hey,
you.
the whole point is entertainment. So as long as you got
Hold on.
he is
I
amused.
followed you. I followed you because your stuff looks cool. You looked cool, and I've been following you for let's say about a month and a half now. I think you deserve. I think I deserve to be blocked and protected as one of your fans.
As
what are you
one of
smoking?
your support the people that support you. I support everyone that supports.
That's what I'm saying. You should protect your fan from bullies like him.
I can't do anything about that. He seems to be like your best friend. So I've had, like, being in the military, we talk shit about each other all the time. So it's one of those things. It's like, hey, you wake up and you see your friend, and it's like, fuck you. And he's like, yeah, fuck you. Love you. I'll see you the next day. It's cool.
We've done that. I used to live with him for a little bit, and he would wake up at like 6 o'clock, and I would go to work at like 8:30, so I get to overslept. And he would come into the living room because I was sleeping in the living room, and he would wake me up because he big and he loud when he stomps. And I woke up one morning and I look at him and he's like, "Fuck you," and I'm like, "Yeah, fuck you too." And I go back to sleep. There was nothing after that. I don't even remember it until he told me about it.
I
Just a
actually
lot
have
of
a story.
grumbling.
Oh, you can go ahead.
Oh, you're good. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, I actually got a story about that. I was in Korea. I was in North Korea. I was with a buddy of mine on base. It goes by the name of Bunch. We call him Bunch because that's his last name. And we were roomies. But my bed had an issue of every time it was kicked, something moved the wrong way, it would collapse. So like one side would like fall down, or the head would fall down because the box spring was too small. So I had to lay on it just right to get it to basically stay without falling. And every morning when we had to get up for PT, we would both be sleeping, the alarm goes off, I hit the alarm and the bed drops like with a thud, and he goes, "Ha!" from across the room. Doesn't even get up to see and help, just laughs. Ha! And then rolls over.
Yeah, that sounds like us. Are you friends with any of your military buddies still, or?
Definitely. I have I have two in particular that I do game with like every day. Like we're gaming buddies. So it's like he's over in Louisiana in Fort Polk right now, and another friend of mine, he's retired. He's not retired, but he's a veteran. So he got out in, was it 2013? He got out in 20. So he's a veteran, and he's pretty much, I want to say, about an hour away from me.
Okay,
Nice.
not bad. Go ahead, Tank.
All of mine are well over an hour away.
I live like 20 minutes away from you.
I'm talking about military people. Not you.
Oh, military people. Okay, got it.
You don't count. You're a civilian.
Yeah, civilian. I could
It's
still
not
kick your butt though.
all the love he can.
So do you have anybody special that helps you with the editing or anything of that nature?
So as far as editing goes, I'm actually self-taught. A lot of the stuff I learned, I was just literally, I had an interest, I picked it up, looked at the wonderful universe. No, I graduated from the University of YouTube. There we go. So upon using YouTube, I discovered how to do things an easy way. And throughout that way, I developed my talent and skill into the editing world of videography. I guess that would be the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have anybody like a girlfriend or anything like that on the side to, root you on?
Oh, actually, I have my wife and my two daughters. So
Oh, okay.
initially, when I first started doing the face painting, my wife was doing my makeup. When I first started doing the looks and stuff, it was my wife that was doing my makeup. And then there was just one night where she was tired. She didn't feel like doing it, and I asked her to do it, and she was like, "I'm not doing it because I'm tired." And I was just like, "Well, I got to make a video. All right, I'll do it myself." And going to the University of YouTube, I wound up developing my talents from there.
I
And
mean,
now I
you
pretty much
do
do all
well.
Thank you. Definitely one of my most popular looks has been the Five Nights at Freddy's series that I've done.
Facts. I'm still trying to figure out how, like, if you go back and watch our episode with Sin Mile, we were talking about how I need to become a hillbilly killer clown, with demon teeth and a cowboy hat. So I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but
I've already got the character thought up, dude.
Well, I don't know how to use makeup. What'd you say?
You have the potential. Hey, you can make it an alter ego. Say, be like they call it an OC, or original character.
Yeah.
You can a secondary personality trait, and it could definitely be used as entertainment. I'd say go for it.
I don't know. So I don't know his voice is the problem. And I was driving down the road and I was like, what would a hillbilly sound like that is a killer clown? So obviously you can't do the hey y'all, I'm a killer clown, from Southern Texas. I can't. That's just stereotypical. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do something unique. So I was driving down the road and I was you're gonna laugh at me at this, but it is what it is. I was driving down the road and I was singing a screamo song. Like, you know, it was the end of the day. I'm listening to it and I'm like, "Rah," doing that. And I'm like, that's the voice. So basically, I ended up going high like this. And every time I went high, it kind of made it like the Joker a little bit, but it had that raspiness, kind of like that.
I like it.
Well, that's nightmares for somebody.
So,
Well, I
because
mean,
I didn't want to, he's a hillbilly. You
I
say
have
what?
no idea what he just said.
No, I didn't either.
like he's fine now, but I'm pretty sure once he dons the suit, it's all coming together.
Yeah. I mean, I want him to be a hillbilly, but I also don't want him to be the stereotypical, like, howdy, y'all. I want him to be, something like that.
I like
It could be whatever you want.
I mean, I want him to be fueled by nightmares.
Hey, well, that's up to the makeup artist how they make you look.
Yeah, well, the artist is me, so I don't know how well I'm gonna look.
Hey, if I can do it, I know you can.
I have a thing about me though is I have an eye phobia. So I kid you not. So if anyone or anything gets close to my eye, I freak out. So I was like, yeah, we're not doing contacts. We're gonna do like sunshades or something. I don't know.
You ain't even gonna tell the story right.
What?
No. You brought
Okay.
up that you had a thing about your eyes, and you were like, I don't want to do contacts, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because it was during the episode with Sin. And I was like, my God, just wear sunglasses. And you were like, see, I would have never thought of that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, true, but I'm thinking about like some Ozzy Osbourne glasses, the little circle ones.
Of course.
Nice.
So, but okay, S-Ceezy. Let's talk about how you deal with, because I know you get a little bit of hate going into some of the cosplays you do. Let's talk about that seriously for a minute. How do you deal with that? Is that something that you just kind of get on your shoulder and you brush it off, or is that something that affects you as a social media influencer, or what?
For a lot of these things, and from what I've seen, because like I'm 30 years old, so a lot of the stuff that I've seen, a lot of the stuff that's being said, I've heard it before. And compared to the internet, nothing is new under the sun. You're gonna have people that talk about you, whether you do good or whether you do bad. My whole thing is, and it doesn't bother me necessarily when people do talk crap about it, but I want to have a conversation with you to where we can talk like we're doing right now, and I can explain to you why I do what I do, and you could be like, okay, I don't like it, but I can respect that you do it. Then that's cool.
Yeah.
So it's definitely that. So me, I try to take it with a grain of salt until you actually involve people that I love. So like you can talk about me all day, that's one thing, but once you involve the people I love, that's when I got a problem.
Yeah.
I feel that.
That's how Tank is. I understand that completely. So you just mainly you just brush it off because I know one of your videos said that one of the comments at least said that they feel sorry for your kids, and I'm like, dude, I would have loved a dad that was into Power Rangers with me. The fuck you mean?
That, oof. Let's just say that wasn't a very productive day. I mean, something definitely happened, but it wasn't nice that time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay. I understand. Well, I mean, you seem to deal with the hate pretty well, and that's what I really like about you. There's a lot of hate around us nowadays, and we've talked about this with Brian Donovan, also known as Rock Lee. We talked to him about it, and we're just like, man, we're just a positive podcast. We want to be able to make, if you come in here, you're safe. I don't care what you are. I don't care what color you are. We don't care at all. We don't care what you believe in or anything. We want you to be safe and we want you to have fun. So dealing with hate a lot with that kind of stuff, man, just shrug it off. That's the best thing you can do.
Amen to that.
Tank, you look like you wanted to say something.
I'm still thrown off that you're bald.
What the fuck? What?
I'm sorry. You're stealing my stick, man. I'm the bald one.
Oh, not anymore.
You need to grow your hair back out. It's throwing me off.
Surprise. I mean, I like it. So
You know how weird it is to look across and see on the screen and just a bright glare on your forehead? Like, I'm used to the glare on my side, but now I look over to your side and it's like, hey, there's a small sun. And I'm like,
thanks. Anyway, another thing about it, man, is that we also have great people on our team. We have different people, and I do mean that in a good term. Like, we have different people on our team that come from all walks of life, and I say, at least, we respect each other. We fully respect each other, and we have good people, and we're able to, when people are like, hey, why are you doing this? Because we like doing it. It's simple as that. And then from what my producer told us, when people get mad that we're doing good, that just means they want to be miserable or stay miserable, and they like what we're doing, but they actually hate it that they didn't do it first.
There you go.
So, well, okay. Now y'all not frozen anymore. That was a little weird. Don't make me talk to myself, guys. Come on now. Y'all
I
can.
was making sure that I was like, am I?
He said, I'm gonna do some sway moves. Y'all guys are gonna make me feel like Deadpool today. Y'all guys are gonna make me talk to myself. It's
so
okay.
How,
It's okay. It's okay. I got plenty voices in my head, guys.
What got you into cosplaying?
Oh, he
You
just straight up.
motherfucker.
He's back.
Can't get rid of me that easy.
So what got you into cosplaying?
So the initial thing that got me into cosplay, I'd say it'd have to be the 2002 Spider-Man movie is what got me mostly into it. Because I saw the Sam Raimi suit, I immediately said I want that suit. I don't care how or where or how long I have to wait to get it. I'm gonna get that suit. And I still haven't officially suit yet. I've gotten every other Spider-Man suit, but that one. But if I do get that one, it's gonna be the movie accurate version.
Yeah,
that's fair. Did you freak out whenever Toby came back for Spider-Man?
Dude, I was one of the people in the crowd that was like, yeah, just like eating everything. I was like, Toby,
my boy.
And yep, I was definitely one of those people. So if you've ever seen like a bootleg version where people just all of a sudden like they go crazy for Andrew Garfield, Well, as soon as Toby came up, everybody was just like, just like, oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I was not one of those people, but I was very excited. I can tell you that because where I live, they wouldn't have took too kindly to that.
Ah,
I didn't care. I wooed anyway.
So I did not woo. I was like, I was hitting my buddy that was sitting next to me. I'm like,
I Ric Flaired that thing.
so are you, speaking of, are you into wrestling?
oh, definitely.
Okay. So fun fact for you. I don't know if you know this, but WWE and UFC just merged together.
Wait, what?
hmm And they are now an official merger. Our merger. Oh shit. Dude. We are not they are now an official merger. Is that how you say it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
they've officially merged.
So Dana White is no longer the UFC president. He is now the COO of UFC. And guess who the president of UFC is? Now, I could be wrong on this. I mean, let me see. Let me make sure before I say this. Let's see.
So it's either going to be Vince
Pres-
McMahon or Triple H.
I'm about to say it's Triple H.
Nah, it's Vince.
I thought Vince retired.
No.
I knew he had to step down because of problems that were done, and Triple H had to take his place temporarily, but I don't know how long that lasted.
Well, it says he was removed from the president's role
He's
just days.
COO of I think it's called TKO now.
Yeah, TKO.
Yeah, he's the COO of it. Or,
So
Nice.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, nothing's going to change the way I see it. It's probably just going to be a couple like what is it, logos on their rings now. I mean, I feel like nothing's going to change.
I mean, I would hope not. Wrestling's pretty much been wrestling and UFC have pretty much been their own things for the longest time. So how are you going to incorporate kickboxers, mixed martial artists with wrestlers?
Mm-hmm.
Had some stuff before, but I don't know how well this one will turn out because I can see special events that they would have where they would have, oh, Brock Lesnar, former UFC fighter, versus the Iceman. I was like, all right, cool.
All right.
Let's see how.
I'm
Yeah.
curious as to how it's all going to go down. Like what they're going to, I guess, pull out of their hat with this.
Dude, can you imagine that? Like The Rock comes out and it's like, oh no, The Rock versus Israel Adesanya. Oh my god.
Look,
Israel's coming in with a steel chair.
I'm sorry, but WWE wouldn't stand any chance if they actually like, if they got rid of the scripted section and all that. I'm sure some of them would probably win because some of them are big as hell.
hmm
But I would imagine that the actual fighters like Sean O'Hare and all them, I'm fairly certain they'd win most of the fights.
Yeah. So, CZ, it looks like you got your own merch, man.
Oh yeah, I do. This is just this hat is actually done by a fan of mine who is Lestat Thirst Trap. She's Lestat Thirst Trap on TikTok. Me and her have been very, very good friends since the days of Likey, which is another app, and it's the same as TikTok. It's just the Likey app when it first started was just geared toward fun, but now that pretty much became a second TikTok. But yeah, I've known her since then, and she wound up creating this hat for me. I actually have other merch that actually has the CZ hashtag CZ Squad, and on the back it says "Great creators make great content," which is the slogan. So I don't know if you guys might have seen that in some of my videos. I actually have at the end of it. It says, "Remember, Great creators make great content. And the things that are in bold is the creators make content. That's the emphasis. You don't have to be great to be a creator, but your content is what makes you great. Therefore,
Yeah,
you being the
Makes sense.
I can get behind it.
Yeah, I can totally agree with that, man. I mean, we're not great creators because I got to deal with him and he has to deal with me.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
say I know you ain't talking.
yeah.
great friend.
You say what?
That makes you great friends. This
Mm-hmm.
podcast that you're doing is their content, and that is what makes you great creators.
See, we're good creators, Tank.
I'm gonna go on strike until you get your hair back.
Jesus. Do you want me to just like here? Hold on. There we go. Is that better?
No, that's just worse.
Is that? Yeah. Now you can't see me. Hey guys, it's me, Jay, with a full head of hair. How y'all doing today?
Oh well. All right. Well, Jay left, so this has been a blast so far.
I'm definitely having fun. This is awesome.
So, I mean, man, dude, let me tell you. So, yes, we are putting out stuff right now. We're putting out. We just got done at the time of this recording. We just got done putting out Brian Donovan's episode, but we have a full thing of content, and this is the first time for us to actually be back into the recording part of it. We've just
Yeah.
we've been
Oh,
kind of
nice.
just putting everything out and not really doing much.
Well, I mean, last weekend, or was it last weekend? You know, the third, I had gone to Atlanta
Yeah,
to see Death Clock, and then the 10th, you weren't feeling well.
I was not. I literally just laid in bed.
It was like
So,
it's nap time.
but yeah, it's nice to get behind the mic again. It really is, and just like talk to people and talk to like we have talked to ourselves. The last episode we did by ourselves was the Yu-Gi-Oh one, and we enjoyed it. Like it's nice to be back behind the mic and laughing again because yeah, we needed it. Because adulting sucks, man. Adulting
Don't
sucks.
I know it?
Yeah, worst hood I've ever lived in.
What so what anime do you like?
I'm mostly into, and this is going to be cliche, but mostly into Dragon Ball Z. And
Okay.
because for most people, that was where they got their start. Watching Toonami, Adult Swim, that's where they got their first introduction to anime, whether it was Inuyasha, Bleach, Big O, Roni Kenshin, Case Closed, all those different animes. My favorite above all is definitely Dragon Ball Z because that's where I started. And from that, I grew into looking at the other animes. So if I had to make like a list, say top five, I could definitely say that Dragon Ball Z would be the number one. Five, Big O. Like, have you guys heard of that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Love
that
Big
one.
O.
So yeah, you have five. You got Big O. I want to say Mobile Suit Gundam, um, Full Metal Alchemist, and recently, because I love this so much and what they did with it, Attack on Titan, and we're gonna cap it off with Dragon Ball Z.
I feel that.
Okay. Can just by looking at me, man. All right, just by looking at me. What do you think my number one? Be quiet, Tank. What do you think my number one anime is?
Mm, it's hard to tell by looking.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say you're
Get
into
it
One
right.
Piece.
I am into One Piece, but that is not my favorite anime.
Ah,
Yeah. My favorite anime by far, my number one is Naruto.
ah. So that was gonna be the second guess.
Yeah. Naruto, I know that is cliche, but that is my favorite anime of all time. I love it. I mean, heck, I mean, I know you can't really see, but yeah, that's my phone case.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm big into Naruto, man. That's pretty much. I mean, I grew up on every anime that you just named, but Naruto was my thing. Like, I was the one going to school doing neo 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 neo
So
neo
you
neo.
actually did the Naruto run down the
Oh yeah,
hallways?
100%, 1,000%.
Nice. Don't worry, I was
Uh,
the guy right next to you trying to do a Kamehameha.
Him just be like, I'm gonna catch up to you.
Exactly.
Okay,
Uh,
Ceezy,
uh, uh.
buddy. Let me ask you this question. This is a very important question, and it's very easy. Okay. Would you rather have Goku's instant transmission or or would you rather have Minato's uh
The flying
flash
thunder god technique.
his flash power?
Are you talking about when he throws the shuriken and he teleports?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, given that they both are teleportation techniques, but I'd say the faster one would probably be instant transmission. So I'd have
So
to go with Goku.
uh, why is everybody
No hate on
hating?
Minato. No hate on Minato, but I'm just saying Goku's instant transmission is faster than his teleportation.
Yeah, but dude, think about this for a second. So this is the debate. We actually got into a debate at Tank's house about this.
Mm-hmm.
Think about this, man. If I met you, I could slap on a formula on your back and I would never lose sight of you. Because once the formula is slapped on something, you can instantly transmit to it no matter what. So, I mean,
That's true. But you need to write it down, though. You'd have to have it down and actually put it to that person. Compared to the instant transmission, all you got to do is just think about where that person is or feel their energy anywhere in the universe, and you can go straight to them.
but you have to know them, don't you?
Not necessarily. It can be any type of energy. So if you can feel that certain type of energy, you lock on to that specific energy, you can go straight to it. There's no formula you have to make or a talisman that you have to slap on anything.
I still go with my flash. I mean, because I mean,
Hey,
like
no hate.
you be over here, pull out a gun on me or something, and I'll just have one hanging up in my like living room of my house, and I'll just whoop, and I'm right there, way before the bullet even hits me. I'm like,
I actually thought
ooh.
that Minato had to have it actually. I thought the only way that he actually did it was on those shurikens,
No,
wherever he
so
threw it, that's where it went.
he's got so the kunai has a seal on it. It's the flying
Yeah.
thunder god seal, and if there's as long as the seal is there, then he can instantly transport to it, and that is one of the reasons why I'll take instant transmission over it, because with instant transmission, like you said, if you just lock onto the energy, boom, you're there. But you have to physically go to wherever you want the seal laid down. So, like, I would have to come up with money for a plane ticket and visa and all that to go and set one down in Japan somewhere. Versus if I use instant transmission, I can just lock on to a ramen shop, like anything that gives off key, and bam, I'm in Japan.
I mean, I could go onto a plane that's going to Japan and like or go into the runway and like slap it on the plane, and then technically I would go to Japan.
I
So,
mean,
how are
you
you
would,
going to
but it's
get to
more
the
work
plane?
involved.
Wait, I
Yeah,
couldn't hear a thing y'all said.
Oh, you first.
there's less work involved with instant transmission.
Yeah, but look at Minato. Okay, look at him, man. I understand Goku. He becomes a lion and all that good jazz.
I don't care about that.
But dude, I'm literally faster. Okay, it is proven I am faster than lightning.
Okay,
Okay, so I'm faster than instant transmission.
no.
Yes.
I mean, just because you're faster than light doesn't mean you're faster than the instant transmission. That's why they call it instant. So it's like before you could blink, you're already there.
Hold on.
It'd be like a fraction of a second before you could blink. He's already there.
So instant transmission speed is moving at 186,000 miles per second.
Okay. Now the speed for Minato is his speed is limited by the speed of light and time. He theoretically could be infinitely fast as long as light and space time travels at an infinite rate.
Touche.
I'm still going with instant transmission.
Yeah, well, you know, y'all guys are losers, so it's okay.
I'm not the one that got super glue in my hair.
I did. So since Tank was so lovingly to bring that up,
Story
yes, I got super glue in my hair to put it in short, and I shaved my head. That's why I'm bald.
He calls, or his wife calls. One of them calls, and he's got super glue in his eye because he was trying to do some home maintenance work and cut the super glue wrong or something, and it just whoop, and it hit his eye and his eyelash, and then somehow he got it out of there, and it ended up in his hair.
Yeah, it was this
Wow.
eye, and it was shut like this. And I looked at my wife, and I'm like, "Can I be an anime character now?" Or
You can be Zoro.
Nice. You could play Zoro.
Yep. I told one of my bosses about my eye. So this eye is going blurry. This eye is fine and can see perfectly clear. And she's like, "Well, you need to go get your eyes checked." And I'm like, "Well, see, the reason why I can't is because I used to shotgun too much on this eye." And she looked at me and she's like, "The what?" And I'm like, "Never mind. I'm sorry. That was just me."
It's okay. It went over your head.
Yep. It's okay. I'm just a nerd at heart.
Aren't we all, though, to a degree? Some of us wear it on our sleeves, but a lot of us try to hide it.
Yep. Mr. Tank is going to Alabama Con also this weekend. So unfortunately, everybody, I'm not able to go. So hold your pizzas until next con. So if you bring me a pizza, though, I will love you forever and ever.
The day somebody meets us at a con and brings you a pizza, I'm gonna die laughing.
S-Ceezy, you gonna bring me a pizza if we ever meet?
If I ever meet you guys, I'll make sure to have one on hand.
Okay, bet. Got it.
You can hold me to that.
Okay, I will. And you're in Atlanta, right?
Yep.
You're not that far. Not that far. Because I don't know if you know this. We're in Mississippi.
Oh, neighbor.
Yeah, neighbor. Yeah. So, but yeah, Tank, do you got any more questions?
I'm good, man. This has been insanely fun.
Yeah, I've had a blast, dude. I really needed this. You just don't know how bad I needed it. So,
hey, well, let me be one of the few to welcome you back to social media again.
Yeah. I mean, we never left, but like behind the scenes, we left.
I went to a concert and he got sick.
Yeah. I would rather it be the other way around, but you know, whatever.
It's not my fault you have the immune system of an injured baby rabbit.
S-Ceezy, do me a favor real quick, man.
Sure.
Shout out all your pages, your socials. Socials.
I love that. He wants you to shout out his socials.
Socials.
My
You know what? I'm gonna call it socials from now on. That way I won't mess up. That is my new word. Socials.
Hey.
Oh, why did I say it right that time? Jesus Christ. Give it a shout out, man. That way people know where to find you and look at your awesome Green Ranger cosplay and stuff like that.
Most definitely. You guys, if you're looking me up, you can definitely look me up on Instagram at S-Ceezy. That's S.CEEZY. Like that one's the dash. That's how you, well, yeah, that one's the dash. That's how you actually spell it. But Instagram is finicky. So the way that you would type it in is S.CEEZY. And that's the Instagram. If you guys are looking me up on TikTok, you can look me up at S-Ceezy Madness. So it's S-Ceezy, all one word, .madness. I want to make sure I was saying that right. Yep. No. So there's no dot in between it. So it's S.Ceezy Madness. There we go. Pretty much from there, that's the TikTok. And on Likey is pretty much that same thing. So the same way that he has it spelled behind him, it's an app called Likey is the app, but it's pretty much the same as TikTok. And yeah, YouTube. You could definitely look me up on YouTube under the same handle, S-Ceezy. That's where you guys will find the Champions of Combat and other cosplay ventures that I've done. Shout out to the podcast. Both of you guys are wonderful and amazing hosts as well. Make sure you guys go and check these guys out as well.
Totally gonna use that as a clip. Thank you. Yeah, man, it was awesome to have you. I'm sorry we did a lot of detours and a lot of turns, but I had so much fun.
Oh, that's okay. I definitely enjoyed my time.
Good. We hope to have you back on at some point in time if you're down for it.
Oh, I'm always down.
Okay. Well, y'all guys know where click my ball head. Maybe my editor will put it right there and put our socials and stuff right there. Be sure to look us up on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We are all at Hesitation Station. And on YouTube, we are Bearded Bear Entertainment. So we would love for you guys to follow us. We are very happy with any kind of follow that we have and any kind of support that we have, because without you guys, we wouldn't have anything. So thank you again, because we're almost at 400 followers on Facebook. So thank you guys so much. All right. So yeah, we will see y'all next time. Make sure you like this guy down here. Oh, wait, down here. Make sure you get on our Facebook and stuff and tell this guy that he was very mean to me this episode, because that's what he was.
I was wonderful and endearing.
That is a lie.
I have a witness.
Man, you about to get struck by lightning.
Veterans support veterans, sir.
That's what it was. That's why I got so much crap.
Yeah. I mean, you knew what was gonna happen.
S-Ceezy didn't even protect me. He just was like, "Oh, dude, homie, you be what it be."
You guys are best friends, so I ain't no way I'm stepping in between that.
Yeah, he's like, no, not my fight, not my fight,
not my pig, not my farm.
Well, go ahead and say bye, Tank, since you want to take over everything else.
Take over everything. What are you talking about?
Attention passengers, this is your conductor speaking. We are departing the hesitation station. Please stand clear of the closing doors.